Welcome to Gaming with Scott presents Marvel Superheroes. Join us each week as our intrepid heroes follow a path of adventure and attempt to save the world and each other from the dangers of the universe. Starring Martin Davis, Josh Elliott, John Garlick, Josh Jackson, and Rico Suarez, with me, Scott Troiano, running the table as the judge. Epic adventure and titanic struggles await you beyond this music. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gaming with Scott. I'm here with Josh.
Glad to be here.
Marty.
Absolutely, sir.
Rico.
Yo.
And Josh.
Coming at you, baby.
Yeah,
Boom,
baby.
boom.
There you go. The first thing we're going to discuss this evening is everybody's going to say Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a jerk.
Just like 1999.
Yeah, well, no, not like that, because you're not putting everything you own into canned food and shotgun shells, and you're not,
Just party like it's 1999.
Okay,
Jesus, come on.
that'll work. That'll work.
Praise Jesus.
So, okay, I know what that is now. Okay. So one of the things we're going to do, we just wished everybody a Happy New Year. We are recording this evening. We get a twofer here. It is Josh Jackson's birthday.
Ooh, happy 21st.
Happy birthday. Yeah, you just turned 21. You can drink now. That's great.
I know, right?
Isn't that great?
Really 33, but
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
who's counting?
Whichever.
Jesus.
And this episode will air on my birthday, January 21st.
Nice.
Oh, hey.
So everybody say happy birthday to me, too.
No, I'll do that. I'll do that on January.
Oh, yes.
Happy
Just for the
vaginal
record.
anniversary.
Wait, is that Capricorn or Aquarius?
That's Aquarius.
It's Aquarius. It's
Well,
the first part
yeah.
of Aquarius because my birthday is January 22nd.
Boom.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang,
I'll be-
Capricorn, Aquarius.
I'll be 33 coming up this year, too. High
Nice.
fives.
Aquarius.
Nice.
High
Yeah.
fives.
What about you,
Yeah.
Josh? What's
I'm
yours?
not giving you that kind of power over me.
Well, all
Oh.
right.
Really?
Let me turn the recorder off. Okay. What about you, Marty? I forget what your birthday is.
You know, I'm not fooled when you make a little
I'm
clicking
35. My
You're not
birthday-
35.
Well played.
Yes, I am.
Really?
July
I thought you
22nd.
were like 26.
35.
Irish don't crack. Look
July
at that.
22nd, 1980.
You have beautiful
Whoa.
ebony skin. Marty.
Boom.
So what's your
Black
sign? You don't have
Irish.
to give us the
That's a
birthday.
thing.
What's your sign?
Yeah, sure.
Why are you not telling?
I'm not giving you that. That's like one step from my true name.
Yeah, Scott, you can
Kabbalistic
track
true
with
name
that
here.
sort of info. Don't do it.
I guess.
He's like, I'm gonna break open your
No,
psyche with this magic.
I'm a Pisces,
Okay. All right. That makes a lot of sense now.
but I hate other Pisces.
yeah.
That's what everybody
He goes, "That makes
everybody
a lot of
says.
sense."
What sign are you? I'm this. Oh, I can totally see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm straight out of Capricornus. I really am.
Yeah.
I'm right on the cusp there, so I'm really
I'm a cusp.
yeah. So
Straight
I'm right-
Capricorn.
Can you
Everyone
guess-
hates me.
Can you guess
Yeah.
which one I am?
That's cool.
I mean, I already gave you my birthday, but
I don't know what is Gemini's, Taurus. I don't know. I got nothing.
Well, it's
Cancer,
not you.
Leo.
Is it? Oh, yeah. But Cancer. Is it just from being in the room with you, or
Yeah, nobody wants
Yes,
cancer.
it is the
No.
Cancer.
So you're self-absorbed and you really want kids at the same time?
Yeah.
That's one way to sell it. Jeez.
Cancer sign is horrible. The disease and crabs. It's just.
Oh
Wow.
So wow. So here's what we're gonna do.
It's true.
Here's what we're gonna do on this particular episode. This is the break between season 1 and season 2. So in season 1 comes to a close as everyone steps through the portal and exits the Phantom Zone.
We already did that, yo.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Yep.
the end. That's the end of season
Oh,
1.
that was the end of the
Oh,
first
okay.
season. Okay.
5 by 5.
Got it.
Okay.
Right. That's it. So, tell me what your thoughts are on season 1. What do you think? High points, low points, favorites.
My God,
things?
should have give me some time to reflect before you threw me on the spot.
Okay. Well, then I'll go to the other side of the table. Hey, Josh.
Hey, how you doing,
How
Scott?
you doing? Now, the season, finger quote, he started for Josh when he went to Rumspringa and
You have a great memory.
and fell in with a group of rowdy Amish
It was in Oregon, right?
who decided to. No, it was not in Oregon,
No.
but funny. Well played.
Sorry.
And he decided to not accost them, but the mosh pit got a little moshy. Somebody pulled a gun. That was the beginning of your season 1.
Oh, yeah. That's when I first turned, right? That
yeah,
was it, right?
exactly.
Yeah, and then kill
When
it.
we first started
Kill it.
experimenting with.
Yeah,
Hallucinogenics, right, Marty?
exactly.
Yes.
Experiment.
So
with it. I know
from
exactly
there,
what I'm doing.
from there, you've just stepped out of the phantom zone into the cold, dark void of space.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Probably had several nervous breakdowns by now because I had no education. So with this said, this is all just making it up as I go now. Happy to be functioning.
Well, and that's as a player outside of the game, going from I don't even know, show me versus Thor, me versus Spider-Man, and now you went through the leg breaking, you went through the bank vault. Your employer's still not happy with you.
No.
You'll get back to that though.
She was a contact. It turned villain in 30 seconds.
Yeah, that went bad.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, I didn't want you to be the only person who had a dubious contact.
Dun, dun, dun.
We all looked at Josh.
My contacts are not dubious.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
evil.
they're just straight bad guys.
A little rough around the edges. Come on,
W's.
that's
They're
it.
musically
There's this
talented.
point that I want to make about Lex Luthor in terms of Luthor and Wells, which is that to Wells, Luthor was just a rich guy who offered him a job. You got to remember,
Yeah.
we outside the universe all look at it and go, Lex Luthor is an evil man. But inside the universe, it'd be like if Warren Buffett called you up out of nowhere, or
Wait.
George Soros, who has a
I was
bad
gonna say.
reputation,
Okay. Yeah.
calls you up and says,
I'll give you that
I
one.
would like to give you a job in my investment firm for $1 million to do X. And you go,
Yeah.
okay.
Or a Rothschild, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you go for how much money? Okay, sure.
Yeah.
That's
You know?
well played. That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Yeah, it is, and that plays well. So you went through the bank vault. You had sort of a bad guy boss. That'll come back around eventually. You'll get there.
Well, no, this character, started and still pretty much is a henchman. Like, he doesn't have the mental capacity. He doesn't even know how to use his powers correctly. He's just like, cool, just roll with it. Hopefully find something else new. Get in
Okay.
a candy store.
Because we still haven't gotten to your main vein plotline yet.
No.
We'll get there.
I hope so.
So then you get wrapped up in the Phantom Zone. Did you kill Superman?
No, Scott. I killed a zombie who was
Oh.
masquerading as Superman. No soul doesn't count. Thanks, Josh.
Oh, I killed Superman.
Well, the one guy who could see ghosts totally botched that for us. so.
Well, there were a few steps, and it was very funny because we had this conversation this last weekend.
Wait, technically, I killed Superman twice. One more, and I get a free set of steak knives.
Yeah, but you had to
time is a
remember to
charm.
bring the card to get punched because last time.
Right.
Just saying.
Nice.
But yeah, if you want to be real, the second time around, I think I got the killing hit on the zombie, also known as Superman.
Okay, that's not a bad thing.
No, I'm cool with that. I've never been a Superman fan.
Yeah.
Superman.
So we had the conversation this last weekend with an individual who was a huge Superman fan.
Kelly. Yeah.
Very, very big on the Superman.
Caudil.
And,
Bad.
yeah, a person by the name of Kelly Caudil.
Has he heard the episode yet?
Oh yeah. Oh well, and it was hysterical.
Oh, hang on, I'm just gonna. Yeah, keep telling me the story.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He made fun of us for at least 20 minutes, at least.
Well, and it was very, very funny.
I killed your god, Kelly.
Oh
You
no,
like that?
no, because he said that was perfectly fine. He said he jumped out immediately and said, "Well, your first problem was you didn't put the soul back in." First words out of his mouth.
Wow.
He went, first thing you did, you were in the cemetery, you looked around, you saw the dead people, the souls of what was it, the Centennials or he said the Civil War guys. He goes, yeah, you saw all those ghosts and souls. He goes, you guys should have found Superman and put it back in before it even, and then he would have started regenerating on his own. We wouldn't have had any problems. He said, your number one problem, you didn't find the soul and stick it back in the body first.
Meanwhile, Wells is over there like, what is this Seoul you speak of?
I just want it to be known that an ex-Amish doesn't know what the heck was going on.
Oh, yeah.
None
No,
of
that's
it.
not on you at all.
No, just throwing it out there.
Yeah, not on you at all. Just none whatsoever.
Yeah. I mean, maybe if it was in Dutch.
But it was
no.
funny because one of our avid listeners immediately went, no, you're doing it wrong.
Flaw in the plan.
and saw where that went almost immediately.
Yeah.
It was very funny.
It's funny because, and it's Scott telling the story, but the reality is Wells is bad. Everybody hates Wells. Wells tries to do the right thing. Scott makes sure that Wells regrets doing the right thing.
There is some truth in that.
It's a formula.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like
Just
to
check.
throw a
it's
personal
math.
shout out to was it Madison's Grill?
Hold on. We'll get there. We'll get there either. We'll get there at the end.
All right. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
You keep touching that thing though and moving it. Okay.
All right.
There we go. Better.
Oh, they're catfish.
Yeah. All right. What was it? Who did you want to throw a shout out to?
Madison's Grill.
Yeah, Madison Grill.
Madison Grill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Right there off of Madison. Good food, good times.
Aptly named.
Great service.
And if you listen to us and you come to game with us at the LARP, at the lodge, it's where if you go across Troy to where the Rallies is, it's catty corner from the Rallies. It's decent price and really good food.
Not bad.
Not Denny's, even better.
Well, and it's because it's all made. I don't want to say fresh is the right word, but it's all because it's all like fries and biscuits and gravy and breakfast and you can get breakfast any time of the
And
day.
catfish.
Really and
Comfort
catfish.
food.
The catfish was good.
Catfish was
It
phenomenal.
is. It is kind of like a
And fried
comforting,
green
soul
tomatoes.
foodie type of place. I
Right.
love
Oh
it there.
yeah,
Yes.
fried green tomatoes
It was
and catfish
fantastic.
and garlic mashed potatoes. Like what?
I recommend anything that comes with the butter that has the cinnamon butter with it.
Yeah.
Or that comes with bread that has the cinnamon butter with it.
Cinnamon butter's good. Cinnamon butter is good no matter what you do.
Agreed.
I mean, it just is. So, all right, Marty,
Yes.
season 1. Oh, I'm sorry. Before I get off from Josh,
Oddly
I didn't want to say
stated.
get off on Josh. I avoided that.
No,
See?
just
know
from
what?
him. It's
Thank
okay.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah.
So, what was your favorite moment in season 1?
Being put on the spot again.
You want me to wait and come back to you?
Yeah,
And-
come back. Give me 30 seconds.
We'll
I'll
give
be
you
right
30
back.
seconds. All right, Marty.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on season 1?
Mixed bag.
Mixed bag. How so?
It wavered. The fact that we can't get a team together in a year is kind of disheartening. But we're
How
gonna
so?
do it. We're gonna do it. It's gonna happen.
What do you mean?
We've not acted as a team, just as a conglomeration of individuals.
Right.
And I feel a sea change is happening. So I think we're going to change it. We're going to turn it around.
But I have to say that there's being a team in terms of calling ourselves a team and having a team name and having a set of jumpsuits. and
Well,
all
in a
that.
direction. You got to have a
Wait,
direction.
we get
But-
jumpsuits?
But
I'm not wearing a jumpsuit.
Cool with that.
there have been a couple fights where we all actually came together
That's true. We dabbled with it.
and fought as one.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
agreed.
We dabbled with it. We locked on. We laid some groundwork, and then we just kind of drifted.
Hey, you got to crawl before you run. Just saying.
Well,
I
we
think
got
we're
the
getting
crawling
there.
down. I think we're going to be able to get it all down. That was my mixed bag really. With season 1, with everything else being off world, of course.
Yeah.
I had my own personal gripes with that.
You did
Cry,
not,
baby.
You did not like the Kalon planet, did you?
No, the Kalons can go.
Big old crybaby over here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, just large crocodile tears.
Okay.
So,
That's understandable.
So, but we're dealing with that. We're out of there now. Not have to deal with that anymore. Hopefully,
Yeah.
please.
No, yeah, I think we're good.
Biggs. Okay.
Hey.
I'm not saying that you won't ever see a Kalon again. I'm just saying that
Okay.
you're not going back there.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay. Well, I
Hey.
mean, you might go back there.
No,
Oh, you mean you wouldn't even go back there just to make sure that the planet blew up?
I don't care. I
He
don't
hate-
even want
he
to go
hated
back.
them
Hey,
that much.
I know Dan would.
Dan would.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan would.
Just
go
let
back.
Two thoughts.
whatever happens. I'm going home.
Best
This
times
is your
for,
block.
best times for me last season.
Uh-huh.
2. 1, just because it was so palpable. It was a great situation when Wells went through his metamorphosis, and the only thing he wanted in life was his family back, coming out and seeing the mortal terror in their eyes.
Yeah.
That was pretty palpable. That was awesome. And then, that was secondly. I lost the second one. We'll come back to that. That one stood out to me. No, there was another one too. So
Okay.
I'll get
All
it
right.
in a minute.
Okay. Rico,
Yo.
season 1.
I thought season 1, for any superhero team that's just thrown in this situation, I think we did pretty well. None of us killed each other. We were at each other's throats, but what it came down to is a bunch of heroes and anti-heroes and renegades just got together to make stuff happen, and it was magical at times.
Yeah.
I think baby steps were taken, and There has been advancement in the unit as a group, where working together, fighting together, and feeling out people's powers and knowing what they are and aren't capable of. It's been a great growth time. I mean, the Avengers and X-Men weren't perfect in their first year, and neither are we. And we're all comic book and movie nerds. We think we should figure out how it's done, but you don't know how it's done until you do it.
It's all character development.
Yeah, I think it was a great first season. I think the second season is going to be even better.
Well, and it's funny that you say that because we've had Avengers 2, The Age of Ultron,
right,
that came out, and everybody that I talked to that was a comic book nerd gushed. Okay, and it's been a while now since Age of Ultron, so we're not going to spoil anything to say this, but that opening scene when the Avengers are finally working as a team, where it's just like zip, bang, boom,
synergy.
Yes,
and it's fine.
They didn't do that in the first movie.
Well,
and there were a lot of people who said, well, they didn't work together as a team. But it opened with the second movie.
Well, they know each other now.
Right. And it was like, we've all found our roles. We all know the different things and the different directions, and we can really get into it. I would hope to build something like that in season 2, and then it will become that Gestalt. But you didn't even see that in Avengers 1.
No.
Nope.
So there it is. So you got your other one?
I do. When Tomahawk finally brought Blink back, like 7 or 8 of them.
Yeah.
And I was standing.
16, but that's okay.
Yeah, that too. And I was standing in the backyard, and they were all looking at me like I was a country fried steak and egg platter.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just like, okay,
Because
generate new character.
Because he did not bring back Blink specifically.
Yeah, like we didn't bring back Superman.
I tried.
Specifically.
It was a vampire Blink.
Yeah.
In my defense, it was a valiant effort.
There's no defense. And then the second part of that, and I thought this was a bright idea, let's duplicate Guardian Angel because let's even the odds. And that went south quick.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
I gotta say,
they're still out there, by the way. Maybe you'll see one this weekend.
My favorite part was trouncing in the negative zone, or in the negative zone. The land, the dread.
The dread.
Trouncing dread.
We wrecked that guy.
We should have killed it dead.
Just like triple tea bags.
It was that was rough.
Yup.
For the dread.
Well, right, because I'm sitting over here and I've got it. There are okay.
There's a lot of lucky rolls.
Well, so I'll give out one little piece here. There were 3 things that I planned and that I mapped out in season 1. The rest of it was all you guys. We sat down at the table and you went, I'm going to pick up a fire hose. Well, we're going to spray water today. Okay, here's what we're going to do. And that's, you guys picked the direction, and there were only 3 things that I wrote up. The Arcanide scout ship in the very first episode. I mapped that out with, okay, here's what's inside. Here's how it is. It's actually friendly. You guys want to do whatever you're doing with it. Well, that was different.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
We have a droid, everybody here.
We have a BB-8. It's all good. Be jealous. So I did that. One of the other 3 things that I did through the entire season was the dread. And I was like, yeah, the dread's this is going to be cool because it's going to be part of the living landscape and it's got all this. And you guys just messed that up.
It's like the Never-Ending Story Part 4.
Well, and
not the nothing.
Converting like entire miles of villain.
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
Because I was like, he's actually the landscape. He's the forest. What is he going to do? I discorporate the entire forest. Great.
Everything's all molecules. Yeah.
It's like, and I just dissolve it. Great.
Yeah.
I hate you, Marty. Okay.
That was I feel like the potent moment of that.
And that was, and that's
when
it
was
was
my
like,
pinnacle.
And we're done.
Yeah.
We got to go. Which is very funny because for your character, Marty, you are built like the tank of the group.
Yeah.
However, you are typically not the one up front tanking.
I know.
Does that mean he's smart?
I
means I need to pick up true invulnerability or something.
Yeah, he doesn't want to damage this face. I'm just saying.
What, my lizard face?
Well, it's
He's
new.
got
He's got a brand new face. It's
snout.
fresh.
Yeah, a snout full of pretty.
Yeah, face for radio. Love it.
Got my black feather hair going on.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
that's
half
one,
Indian.
that's one thing I do want to bring up, which is my personal favorite comedic moment from season 1 was Tomahawk in the butcher shop.
Oh, getting the pigs
Getting the
or
pigs.
whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
When we needed a
I
duplicate.
forgot about that.
That piggybacks off of one of my favorite moments from season 1.
Okay. All right. Well, then we're going to jump in here. Rika,
Yeah,
how you doing, baby?
I'm doing well. You want to know my favorite parts of season 1?
I want to know, what'd you think about, before we get to your favorite parts,
Oh, okay.
what'd you think about season 1?
Season 1 was a great season, and this is the longest game I've been in ever, RPG game with a group of people consecutively.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah, so this is something special for me.
Well, it's because
Nice.
we're telling an actual story.
I think this is what I enjoy the most about season 1 is the longevity and the people I'm gaming with.
Awesome.
It's been awesome for me.
Agreed.
Achievement
Agreed.
unlocked.
Yeah,
Yeah, achievement unlocked.
Very nice. All right. Favorite moment from season 1?
I have 2 favorite moments. Can I have 2 favorite moments?
Certainly.
I had to.
Because I'll guarantee I can almost guess what one of them is.
One of them was coming up with a plan to save Wells's family.
Nice.
Yeah.
After I told him he would never get to see them again.
See, and I have to say one of the most emotional moments for me in the thing was, and I had to kind of pull back from the table because I wasn't sure, like, are they mad at each other? Is this-
No, no, no.
Because Rico looked over at me and he went, "You will never see your family again." And I went, "I'm gonna cry."
Yeah, that was super serious.
It
But
was
we-
super
Yeah.
wanted
serious.
to see
Enya
his
in the
family
background,
again.
it got real.
Yeah, it got bad. It got
Yeah.
real.
But
I
the
was like,
plan, it took me 2 months to come up with that plan to stop the GM from throwing a hitch in it.
Right?
It was really well thought out.
Because I was trying to break it.
Yeah, you were, but I thought a way around it, and it worked.
Because I had 3 points during that where I was like, I know where I'm going to get him. He's going to slip up with, darn it. Okay. No, I got 2 more. We're good. I'm going to throw this. And when
I did something. I forget
when
what I
Stimpy
did.
was standing on the back porch.
Stimpy.
Yeah, well, and I'm like, I know how I'm going to get him. And you were like, no, quick, get inside. He's going to come around the corner. And I'm like, oh, he remembered. And I was like, okay. And then the third one was with the van. And you guys, you covered them all. And then you
Stimpy.
cut me off from the other ones that I was going to bring in during the whole thing. It was really well planned out. I liked it a lot.
It was impressive. It was a great plan. All-time
So
favorite,
humble.
All-time favorite number 2 from the first season. Everybody knows what this is. I supernovaed a god. I put a kill shot on Loki that
Yes.
banished him from our plane for a little bit.
Yeah,
Just
you did.
on a whim. I was like, I'm going to try this. And
Sent
it
my
was
cousin
it,
packing.
it worked really, really well. So that one time, I looked at a god and I told him to go F himself and sent him packing back up to wherever he came from.
So basically, when asked, "Are you a god?" you say, "Try me, bitch."
That's what you did.
He
Rico
was,
said,
Try me, boo.
"Try me."
Loki was weighed, he was measured, and he was found wanting. That's all I'm
Yes.
going to say about that.
Great movie.
Yep.
Yep.
So
And
those were my favorite parts from the first season.
fantastic.
One of my
Fantastic.
favorite actors, Rufus Soul. Awesome.
Nice. What movie is that from?
A Knight's Tale.
Nice too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But I'm not knocking.
Thank you.
So-
I didn't even know where it came from.
No, I haven't seen it.
I think they had
I got
that
movies
as
Liar.
well in Plunkett and McLean. Another great period piece. Robert Carlyle, Liv Tyler.
Right on.
Yeah, really
You
good.
can get a little Liv Tyler there. There you go.
Get a lot of Liv Tyler there.
So anyhow, I'm glad you can't see. Sometimes I'm glad you can't see facial expressions on this thing.
Wow.
So talk to me about season 1. Did you like it?
Well, absolutely. You know, the hard thing about Wells is I've really got in and mapped his headspace as a character, and I spend more and more time getting into character to the point where now when I come in to do the show, my body language shifts and these things start to,
It does.
happen.
It's neat.
And the thing I've tried to give the audience with Wells is I wanted to explore that question of what is justice. And to truly explore that question, I had to deliver a character that is one of my favorites. It's the true anti-hero. It's the I don't know if he's good or evil, right?
Is that anti-hero or vigilante?
Well, both. I mean, according to the rule system,
Yeah,
it's. I just meant anti-hero in the dramatic storytelling sense.
Well, and I'm going to jump in there because I saw a couple of times, and they weren't just at the very, very end. And they weren't with the struggle of, I'm going to go off and do my own thing. I saw several times when Josh sat back and went, well, I'm just, am I bad? Like, he's wait, like, I'm not the bad guy, right? And there were a couple times, and as you professed, like, I'm not the bad guy, I'm not a villain. There were a couple of times where I saw you delivered a couple key moments where you had doubt.
Yeah, and that's like, if you watch Daredevil, for example, one of my favorite moments of the Netflix series is Daredevil is talking to his girlfriend, right? And he says, something along, I can't remember the exact line, but he says something along those lines, he's yelling, he says, I'm not evil. And then he pauses and he goes, am I?
Yeah.
Right.
And
that's a powerful moment.
Yeah.
No villain, no person that we all would look and say, oh, that's a villain, gets up, looks in the mirror and goes, I am an evil, rotten bastard. They don't do it.
There is one.
There is one.
And at least it's not a superhero story.
Well, I got one that is a superhero story.
There will be blood.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure he gets up and says.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just remarking generally in the world.
Right.
People don't think of
typically,
themselves
right.
as evil.
Typically, yeah, definitely.
So with Wells, I wanted to explore that question of can I deliver the true anti-hero that skirts that line, and it's difficult because you have to stay consistent within. Yeah. They have to have a morality.
Oh yeah,
that's just hard to ferret out, but it's
right.
consistent. So
right.
it's anyway. It's been a real journey. I love to watch Wells develop. A lot of people out there are listening and they're going, "Well, he's turning over a good leaf." We'll see.
At one point, because I think this is interesting, I feel like both you and Rico have sort of found water's level. Like, for me, and this is my opinion, or I thought you started out like true evil. And I think Rico started out totally lawful good. And you guys have migrated to the middle, almost the same place.
Yeah.
So it's really cool just to see that you started polar opposite positions, but you guys are, docking or whatever.
Although Wells
called it.
tried to be hero flat out. I want to go back to episode 1. Well, not episode 1. It's one of the first few. It's the first time we recorded. I want to give a shout out to Drunken Wells and the Vatos with the car.
Nice.
That was a lot of fun.
That was.
Oh
a
my
good time.
goodness, I almost forgot about that.
Yeah.
So
that was so good.
So that's something that I want to. Okay, so
You like that idea,
Mr.
You
Jackson?
Like it? Yes.
Mr. Jackson,
Yes.
do you listen to the podcasts? You can say no. It's okay.
No, I haven't. I don't want to listen to myself.
I understand that.
Yes.
So there are some episodes that I've done that don't have you in them. Have you listened to those?
No.
Okay. Well, get how this works. There are actually 3 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
One, or actually maybe 4. One that's just him when he steps out of the. Remember when he was in the thing that turned him into Dark Force?
Yes.
When Wells he steps out and he stumbles.
Yeah.
That first stumble was his consciousness in the universe.
Okay.
And we have a full episode that's just he and I.
Interesting.
Now, from there, he took a second step and Rico grabbed his arm, remember?
Yes, I remember that.
There's a 2-part episode where when the 2 Dark Force entities touched, they had another moment.
Yeah, they did.
Okay? Well, but what ended up happening was I think, and Rico, I want your opinion on this too. What I think ended up happening, and I don't know, you didn't see it because you haven't heard the episode. You should go back and listen to it.
And I have a retort when you're done.
Okay, is we had Wells was towards the evil end, and Guardian Angel was here, and I think they swapped.
Yeah,
for a little because Rico was just like
semen.
We could go. No, they were like Rico was like we should kill them all.
Yeah, that was a weird die. That was that. Oh, just watching him go. No, we got to save these people and blah blah blah. And then Rico's character, we gotta kill everything. Everything must die. It's like Sunday, sail on death. It was insane.
And then they migrated back towards the. So there was almost
now they're kind of in the middle, right?
Right, and so there was almost a swap. At one point, I was like, "Oh, Rico's going bad." Like this
Boom.
is so.
Because I have a devil's advocate to that.
Okay, go ahead.
I feel like if I listen to the podcast that it'll persuade me, the stuff that I'm not involved in,
right?
It'll persuade me to react a certain way when we all come together. And I think that there is a lack of genuineness.
No, I agree.
Just it would affect how I would respond to people, I think, if I would know that.
You want to know what your character knows, so you can perceive and act the way your character would act.
Do I want to listen to all of them? Yes, probably twice. But the thing said and done, I think it's better with me not knowing the ones I'm not in. And then if characters choose to tell me stuff, then I can be like, I didn't know that happened. That changes my thought process.
Well, because you did get bit on that when you went away for a little while and then you came back.
Is that a dog joke?
No. Oh, that's funny, though.
Really?
I'm
I'm going to brush up on my lizard comebacks.
Oh. Cold-blooded, Marty.
Hey,
Cold-blooded.
hey, I sell car insurance, right? What?
Right. Geico? Nice. Well, we got a lot of plugs going on tonight. So there is a bit of a there is a bit of a takeaway. You had an interesting time when you came back from one of them and nobody had told you like this big thing had happened. And then you went, "Oh, what? Really? What?
I missed Saturday. What the hell happened?
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
I wasn't here. I had a mail I had to deliver." So, favorite moment. Good, favorite best moment, favorite worst moment in season 1. Josh.
What do you mean by worst moment?
Marty on the Kalon planet. He was no likey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Something
okay.
you personally dislike.
What didn't you like?
Best dramatic moment of the series was when I came out of the Dark Force chamber, finally getting my family back, and they
You got
were
everything
horrified.
you wanted.
Yeah,
I gave you everything you wanted, and it's not good enough, is
and
it?
it was the idea. No, it was the idea of envisioning that moment as it was happening, and the way their faces changed when they looked at me. Right.
Yeah.
That was
Good.
Yeah. It was hard to role play it.
Yeah.
You know.
Do the ends justify the means?
Yeah. Exactly.
Machiavelli.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
Machiavelli was wrong.
Are you going to share your
He was
nickname,
wrong.
Scott?
Share my nickname.
Cherry flavored?
Oh, the cherry flavored razor blade of evil.
That's the one.
That's the one. Because people go, ow, oh, can I have another one? And they go, what? Oh my god! What? I want another one because the cherry flavor and delicious. And it's not my fault, but people keep coming back, and it's that whole, here's your family, and you're like, oh, it's delicious. You're a monster!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for
A
Scott.
funny monster.
Yeah.
Well, not like a cookie monster.
Scott's like, you're going to have agony with your gnosis.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Yeah.
eating cookies like children and families. There goes your family.
I'm waiting for him to make an arc like that of the movie Seven for us and just watch us be mortified by the entire thing.
What's in the box? Well, his family.
Yeah.
It's a big box.
What
I'm
do I
just
have
saying.
to do?
That's terrible.
Well, there's all
That's
kinds
terrible.
of all kinds of tie-ins that are gonna there's all kinds of loose ends with those that I'm still gonna work on.
All right, Jigsaw, whatever.
Right?
Favorite worst moment was when we were on the base and the Cobra guys, not Cobra but Cobra,
Hydra?
when the Hydra guys leaned over and said,
Joe.
"Hail Hydra."
Hail Hydra.
Well,
I was like,
well, and that's the best moment is because everybody's like, we're on point. We're gonna be extra observant. We're gonna find out. Okay, that looks good, and these look good, and those guys are fine. And
No, we're not doing it that way. I'm going to walk through the front gate.
right, and he's walking through the front gate, and he's like, okay. And he slips into the computer room, and everything's still fine. And they're like, well, hi, Guardian Angel. Everything's fine here. And it's like, okay, everything's fine, and everything's great. And then I texted Josh Elliott, Wells. I text him. And right as the guy signs out, he leans over and goes, Hail Hydra. Right in the guy's ear. None of the rest of you knew it. Rico was like, well, then we looks good here. All right, guys, let's pack up and go to And Josh, off mic, starts jumping up and down in the room. It was a good moment.
"Yeah."
Because I was like, he's like, what? And I'm motioning to him. He's like, what? And I was like, your phone. And he goes, it was great. It was really, really good.
How was that again?
I'll have to play it back. Yeah, I'll take that and stick it in right here. So there we go.
All right, that was nice.
Was it nice?
It's like magic.
And I don't know why it triggered me so bad. It was just the idea. It would be like being in a room, right? And you're surrounded by people. It's like a cocktail party. And suddenly, somehow, you realize that they're all reptiles who eat people.
Yeah.
Like
how to serve man.
right.
Is a cookbook. Wait, what? No.
Miniseries V? What?
Yeah. Right.
Hey, Miranda background, just saying.
Delta Burke.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm okay with both.
I'm not against that.
Same time.
Oh, put your hands together. All righty. So, what'd you like? What do you want to see more of in season 2? That's the question for the table. I'm going to start with Marty. Marty, what do you want to see more of?
Well, I like to see more of Earth.
Well played, sir.
You really want to? Okay, go ahead.
Well, I honestly no. I'm fine with wherever the direction the game goes now. But what I would like to see more is, of course, Age of Ultron. You know, us working as a unit. You know, synergy, like pulling off some crazy BA stuff.
I think we'll get there.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm just saying that's what I look forward to.
Speaking of crazy BA stuff, Marty, do you not remember when we were down in the basement
I'm talking about more
of that one building? That was pretty BA when you solidified the molecules in the air to pin them all in
yeah.
at the interdimensional Stargate after I jumped in, all three of me with Sice, and we tore them all
It's
up.
the only way I can stop them. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking to like full time that.
Okay, because that was a pretty BA moment.
That's
I
called
know.
that's
That's
called
why I
Tuesday
want
for
more
Marty.
of it.
That's Tuesday for
Right.
Marty.
And Marty has dreams of Colossus fast-bowling Wolverine while Cyclops lays down suppressive
Exactly.
fire. Long shots throwing things up in the air, and you're
Or-
going, where?
or
There's going, oh, okay.
Or Cyclops isn't even there, and anyone else is there. that'd
Right.
be even
I
better.
forgot I killed the Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I forgot that the Juggernaut got axed.
What
oh
happened
my
to that gem?
gosh.
Funny, you might get to Earth right as the Juggernaut's tearing stuff up again.
Oh, thanks, Doctor Strange.
Hey,
I
it's not
told-
my fault if the gem got stolen.
I kind of hate that guy, but I don't know I hate that guy yet.
Jason's the new?
Shh.
No?
You're going to ruin it.
That's what I
don't
want to
remember
see.
that.
Don't ruin it.
Get rid of that guy.
No,
Oh,
Doctor
Hey.
Strange.
no. If,
Doctor Strange
oh,
has
He's
the,
my
the gem
half-brother.
instead of-
I
if Jason is the new Juggernaut, we're screwed.
No, Doctor Strange has the gem.
He does.
Yeah, for now.
Well, like if he can
Jason
keep a
can
hold
touch
of the Eye of
somebody and
Agamotto.
take their powers.
But that
Could you
that's
imagine
not-
if Jason had the power of the
He's-
Sorcerer Supreme?
He's mimic.
But
yeah.
that's magic, though. He can only.
How do you
Scary,
know?
man.
How do you know?
Could you imagine
No, I
if
don't,
Jason had
honestly.
30 seconds of silence in his life?
No.
He has, right? We've not been there.
There is a little bit of Jason. There's a little bit of me. The talk nonstop of me came out in Jason. That's not my fault.
Yeah, I think maybe
Well,
that's
I'm-
solely your fault.
There's a little bit of the
All right, it's
And then a
good.
proclamation
well,
of no blame.
there's a little bit of the Ed Norton from American History X in me that
Nice.
wants to curb stomp Jason. So it's
Right.
just a little
Nice.
Great
nice.
movie.
great movie.
And you can't take. I mean, that's not you. That's not on you. That's on Ed Norton from that movie. That's not your fault.
Right.
Right. So I understand that. Okay. So Rico, what do you want to see in season 2? What do you want to see more of in season 2? Marty wants to see more of the planet Earth, which I think right now is okay.
That is
Yeah,
fair.
I honestly, that's fine. We can keep going deep space. I'm cool with that now.
We have a lot of loose ends that we need to tie up
What are
in
the-
season
wait.
2.
Okay, then I want to pause here and we'll let everybody. What do you mean by loose ends?
Where do you want us to start?
Every single
know.
game we've had.
Well, there's the whole death of Superman that we're going to have to deal with eventually.
No, he's dead. I don't care. We're
Crypt-
done. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess you're going to have to.
He means
We're-
Kryptonians, right?
Yeah, we're going to have to deal with them. We have that
Kryptonians.
giant storm over Oklahoma that we just ignored that we're going to have to take care of.
Cough, cough, cough. Who am I looking at? Josh Jackson?
Sorry.
I'm just saying that might be your plot line.
There is Lex with his space laser that Wells and I transported into stasis into outer space. I don't think he's going to forget that. And by the way, Jarvis has your laptop and your family.
It's cool.
Or
He's-
what's his
well,
name?
Lex
No,
is
Jarvis.
dealing-
Ferguson.
Lex
Yeah.
is dealing with his palm print right now, so you know.
And then there's the whole Underground Railroad situation. that tried to kill your family that we stopped. There's
Not
that
to mention the Ubersreich itself.
there's the Ubersreich. That's 5. We have the company that we have to take over to bring about the singularity. That's 6.
Blink.
Camp Atterbury.
Blink.
There's Hydra still in the military. That's 7. Blink. We need to get wrapped up. That's 8.
Arcade.
I could go on and on and on about all of these plot points that we just forgot about because we saw, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
I
And
see
we
what
just
happens when
dropped
you try to
some
do
things.
the right thing.
No, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying.
No,
Also,
I'm just saying.
There's season 2. And we're wrapping.
we're gonna have to worry about eventually when the Arkanoids run out of resources on whatever planet they're dominating, they're gonna come to the blue planet next.
Ooh,
So they're
not good.
Wait, didn't we parlay that? Aren't they good with us?
Parlay.
for now, yeah.
Fair enough. They'll want pie or something.
But
yeah, the same person that got you off that planet parlayed with them.
Mother.
Well,
So-
Rico saved you guys from that planet. And
I
then
did.
surrendered
Oh, I mean,
Earth.
who the hell parlays with the Arkanoid Empire?
The
Who
dude
does
That's what I'm
that?
saying.
That guy with 2 thumbs and pointing at him.
Rico's raising his hand. It was me. It was totally me.
Well,
I parlayed with them.
now don't put your hands down yet.
Oh,
Who
okay.
here has conversational Arkanoid at the table?
Oh, hey,
same,
Rico. Rico does too.
Same guy.
I've got
Okay.
that. I've got that, y'all.
If you want to be technical, Dan saved us. He blew him up.
That guy-
Just saying.
Oh my god.
And we're going to be talking
poor
about
Dan.
advancing power soon, and Dan isn't going to be able to do that.
Anymore, yeah.
Ever.
Ever.
Dude's probably gone into negative karma pool for genociding an entire planet.
Maybe they have a cream for that.
A little bit. By the way, we are doing a negative karma thing.
See?
I
Are
have
we?
figured out a system to do that. Yeah, because there's a tendency.
Dan just make a new character then?
No, he's just got karma
He
debt
just
he's
went
got
to
to pay
zero.
off.
Right, because he can't make a new character until he gets back to 0.
Well,
Yeah.
if planetary genocide just takes you to 0, I think we're okay.
And that's and,
Right?
And again, if you inadvertently or advertently kill a hero or a bad guy or whoever,
Yeah.
you're at 0, and there is a tendency to want to go, well, if I'm at 0 anyhow, then I'll just squish the heads of everybody I see. If you start going into negative karma, Dad,
You start going into the dark side.
well, and then what happens is the bad guys get to, all right, you go, all right, well, they're going to shoot you with their bad guy ray. And you're like, well, I'm going to spend karma. And they go, no, they're going to spend your negative karma.
Yeah, buddy.
So dirty.
So they're going to spend your 10 and however negative you have to get that red kill result on an energy weapon.
Right.
And all of a sudden, you're sitting around the rest of the podcast for the next 4 hours thinking, man, I wish I hadn't blown up that planet.
And GNC.
And there you go. Ta-da.
So, yeah.
So yeah, there's that. There's that. So we have a few plot lines, is what you're saying. Just a couple things to, and currently we're gonna go for some new stuff.
That's fine. I'm just saying we'll eventually get to it.
Yeah,
we'll
well,
eventually get to
I
it.
think
You're
you
right.
will.
We got like 8 different plots.
Yeah,
9.
I mean, this game, guys, can you realize we're going to be going on 2 years very soon?
Yeah,
Can you believe that?
that's fantastic.
That's amazing.
That is absolutely fantastic. Now he didn't mention the guy from the bank vault.
He did not. The demon?
Yeah.
about
Oh,
that.
I forgot about
or
the demon.
Miss Lily, all
Yeah,
that stuff.
Miss
Same
Lily.
stuff.
Yeah.
Who was the one that made the deal with that demon? It wasn't me. First of all,
Wasn't
that
me.
was I think
That
It was Caesar.
Caesar
Caesar won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Caesar's bag.
And we have to rescue Michaels.
Oh, yeah. You got to rescue
Don't-
Michael.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
nobody
haven't even-
cares about Michaels.
There's a lot of
I
have
care
tos
about
being
Michaels.
thrown around that I don't think really.
I care a lot about Michaels. He's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I just finished, what was it, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? I care now. I got
Yeah.
Here now.
I,
well,
I,
then-
I care.
Then you're going to meet the new guy.
Well, no, I don't want a new guy.
Well,
Coulson?
Too bad. No.
Stinks.
No, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I think it's Stevenson. I want to say.
Stevenson.
Hold on, I'll be able to tell you here in a minute. So those are the only plot lines we got going on there.
Those are the ones that I can remember off the top of my head.
Oh, okay, that works. That's close enough. And there are a couple other we could fill in here. Not any that, like I said, I only wrote. And by the way, I wrote 3 things.
Yeah.
The third one, the dread, the Arcanide in the beginning, and the storm in Oklahoma.
Oh
in
yeah,
Oklahoma.
another thing that's kind of important. We got to get Wells back to his original body, and I've got to make sure
Oh, yeah, there's that.
technology doesn't exist anymore that transformed me and Wells, because that doctor is still alive in Wells's old penthouse. Well, he's probably not there anymore, but
Okay, killing
the
him
plot
is
lines?
not an option.
I didn't say we'd kill him.
Kill who?
I didn't
The
say we'd kill him.
scientist.
Oh, okay.
The
Hey.
doctor.
2 other plot lines?
Dr. Richardson? No, not Dr. Lexington.
Yeah.
Did you say we have to get back to Earth?
No.
We got to go back to Earth. And
Yeah,
secondly,
that should be priority 1 for you guys. Just Throwing that out there.
It probably is.
Well, it's not for me. I can breathe in outer space just fine.
Well, congrats.
Says the guy that can't.
Wolf Boy can't.
Yeah.
And secondly, like when I reached out to talk to somebody, like I touched another entity when we were like stuck in space. So that might be another plot line too.
No, that was the Kalons.
Was it?
Yeah.
Because
you sacrificed us so we could be saved.
Show me on the doll where
when
Wolf Boy
actually
touched
Tomahawk
you.
and Guardian Angel had it under control.
there were two things though. It wasn't just that. Another one you told me was on Earth, but it wasn't
that under
Doctor
control.
Strange. And he's not paying attention. It's cool.
He's
It
looking.
wasn't
he's
on
looking-
Earth, and it wasn't Doctor Strange.
Oh, I thought you said it was on Earth, but it wasn't Doctor Strange.
Yeah, no, it was on Earth, and it wasn't Doctor Strange.
So I think that might be something too.
I was paying attention. You think I'm not? I am. I
You're
hear
the
it.
man.
That's your
I gotta-
bag of crap that we're gonna have to solve too.
Whoa, yeah, it's a bag of crap.
He's got dad tension. He's doing other stuff and paying attention all at the same time.
Yeah,
He's
no,
got
I
it
got you. Trust me.
under control.
Trust
Cool.
me. I know exactly. Where
Oh
I'm at, what I'm
God,
doing.
I hope we get to go to Asgard and stop an Asgardian war of
Hey, your
Loki trying
hometown.
to overthrow Odin. That would be a lot of fun.
I got a lot of background stuff. on
Oh,
that,
wait a
so
second.
it'd be good.
Scott, you said this second arc was going to be War of the Worlds or something like that?
Something like that.
Okay, I might have an idea of where we're going to go.
Yeah. Okay. You don't. But that's okay.
Oh, okay.
What
Never
else do we
mind
want?
then.
That's all right. By the way, for those of you who went to Indie PopCon last year, I will be tweeting this out again here in just a moment. Our newest agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., Agent. Oh God, if I could only talk.
Agent Stevenson.
Lexington,
Agent
I think.
Stephen Nicholson.
Stephen Nicholson.
That guy
Oh,
right there.
yeah, I remember
Agent
that
Stephen
guy.
Nicholson.
Remember that guy?
I do.
Okay.
That
We
guy right
remember
there?
you, Agent Stephen
There you
Nicholson.
go. You're going to get a new agent, and he's a new agent. You're going to get him.
He looks like a Mormon.
Oh, he's actually going to guest appearance. You mean? Or
No,
you're
he-
just saying a name.
I'm just
Well,
saying.
he
his
looks like a
name.
nice
with it.
guy.
Yeah.
I was like, that's cool if you do a
This
guest
is the
appearance.
newest S.H.I.E.L.D. agent.
Nice.
That's him. We're going to put that back out there when he makes his appearance.
He's a Mormon.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he's a Mormon or not. We could ask. I guess. I don't know.
I don't care.
So yeah, he's a good-looking shieldy kind of guy. No,
Hand him a cup of coffee. See if he takes a sip.
right? Nice. Good play there on the Mormon take. All right. So we've kept it to the very end to talk about, or at least.
Oh wait, you didn't ask me.
Yeah, you're asking us
Oh,
what we want
all
to see.
Oh, okay. What do you want to see? Oh, I didn't, did I? I went like this. I went like this. I went like this. Mr. Elliott, what would you like to see in the new season?
The wailing of my enemies.
See them driven before him.
Nobody at this table, right?
No,
Oh, good. All right.
Nice
Well, yeah.
verbiage. I like it.
We
See
like
them
that.
no,
what do you
seriously.
mean?
Wells needs a couple wins against these people, or he's going to snap.
Right?
Well, well, you made it home.
That's not a win against my enemies.
Compared to what these guys have done, ask Marty.
It's a win. You won.
I don't ever want to hear that again.
Asgard. It calls.
Okay, Asgard it calls. So
Yeah.
what do you mean about it? What do you think about the wailing of his enemies?
I'm cool with it. I just want popcorn. That's it.
It's like, yeah, I want a ringside seat. Okay,
Well,
Not the death
I
of your
thought that
enemies,
was the
right?
train we were on in the first
I
place.
got.
it is.
I have
Okay.
one thing I want to see this season.
All right, what do you want to see this season?
So, I really, really want it to go dark. Like I believe everybody here has seen. No, even more.
Okay, wait.
Wait. Have you seen True Detective first season?
No.
I want it to go that dark. Like
I don't
Should
think
I-
we can
you
go
pull
that dark.
you pull in family members that do
Credibly.
abominations to us, for us, whatever, and we have to react accordingly. I just want it to go exceptionally dark and just figure it out.
I was thinking that might be season 3, but that's okay. We might. Okay, you know
Well,
what?
I mean,
So
do you whatever that is.
Josh has asked that I just like grist for the mill and just
Your family's a bunch of gods? That's not a good idea. Just throwing that out there.
We'll have fun. At
I mean,
first,
I can supernova
Hey.
them again,
I-
but
twice.
I'm just saying.
I just don't want depressing.
well, how can you not get that level of dark and not be depressing?
Well, you do real, but you pay the price for a good win.
I'm cool with that.
Okay, all right, that's what. That's
Just
I
my
mean-
2 cents. I'll take change.
The problem is Marvel makes it hard for us to do that, though. And I say that because, for example, we can't kill. We're expected to be
What? No.
paladins.
It doesn't have to
I
be
mean,
us
We can
killing.
kill if you want to take the karma hit. We can
Marvel?
totally kill.
Well,
I'm not
I mean,
even talking
I
about-
can kill depending on who
Yeah.
they
Well,
are.
Marvel's all thick with heroes that kill.
Well, yeah, I know the Punisherverse is actually dark and
Even the pristine heroes have destroyed people.
yeah. It happens. It's part of being a hero.
Well,
Yeah,
and
I mean, even
people don't realize it.
maliciously, and they've struggled with stuff like that
Yeah.
ever since. So yeah,
Well, you can't give somebody the power of life and death, and they go out there and wield it in a restrained way,
Yeah.
right? Eventually, they're gonna slip. It's just how it works.
they're not infallible beings.
Right.
But no,
That is not in their power suite.
but I think that's limiting to say it's just us killing or not killing.
Right.
But it's just like him using the universe to get us in that mindset, because from adversity comes the most development, and be interesting. Now, I'm going to rue the day I said those things.
Okay.
I'm going to rue the day I said those things.
Yeah. Well, now, and to touch on your point, Josh, dead. That leaves you cripple, maim, destroy. Those are all. You don't lose karma for those. I mean, well, you do, but you don't lose as much.
Need to remind you, Wells, that your Dark Force energy, you could rip off somebody's arm and then cauterize the wound so they don't bleed out.
Yeah.
Well, sure, but there's also the Marvel is incomplete because, for example, I could go in and
Asgard calls.
What is that? What is going on? Where's that coming from?
I think it's
Lesser men
your
have asked.
phone. I think it's his phone.
for example, I could go in and take a person and not kill them, but systematically destroy their lives from a distance.
Yeah.
Right, with technology, right, to where they lose everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yada yada. I don't lose karma for that.
Yeah. 5 per, and then 10 per, and then 15 per. And then if you really push it and do horrible things to their lives and crumble their, you take their home away from them because you foreclose on it and have the bank recover it, that's like minus 20 karma.
That's a really insignificant number, BT dubs.
2-0.
Well, I mean, of course, it's wrong to sit there and do the math.
Well, let's
'Cause it's not.
let's put it this way. Marty?
Yes.
Dr. Wells lost more karma with the Morlocks he killed with incidental radiation.
I did not do that. I should not have lost karma
Then
for that.
You facilitated that.
Then he would have.
They
I
got a
requested.
point.
You have to hold me responsible for what I asked for, not what happened.
Well,
That's the thing. Like if I call up, dude, you guys, you're not making sense on this point.
My
You're
car
really not.
my car did cause that 50-person pileup that killed everyone, but there was a construction thing that popped out.
No,
So
look.
some-
So here's the thing: we're all sitting here in this room, right? Yeah. And I need to go home. My car won't start, so we're all sitting here. And I call up a friend. I say, "Hey, can you come pick me up?" And they say, "Sure." And they come by to come pick me up. But they're drunk and they drive through the wall and run over Marty. I did not kill Marty. My drunk friend killed Marty.
that
okay.
bastard.
You shouldn't have called.
See?
Why did you call him
Hey.
explicitly to get me killed?
But here's an example.
well,
Like,
now wait a
Oh,
minute.
sorry.
Now wait a minute. Now mind you, you perhaps had the choice between two friends, John Smith and Drunk McDrunkerton, the IU king, the DUI king of Southern Indiana.
Again, you're metagaming.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That you can't.
Yes.
That's
You-
the thing
you
that
betcha.
nobody gets with this is that Wells does not know Luther the way some
A villain.
the way an outsider to the comic book universe
This is
knows
true.
Luther.
should
This
we
is true.
explain metagaming?
He doesn't. He
No,
doesn't
and that's
know that.
and actually that's a great point.
And that was his revelation.
That's a very good
like.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Wells didn't know that.
Shit.
I do. Wells
Yeah.
doesn't.
Right.
And now you do.
But now you
Yeah. And once I figured it out, I tried to
did.
zone him into space, and this
No,
guy
you did.
wouldn't.
You did.
Well, I did, and
You
then
did.
he
I just
made me put
didn't
him
let you
back.
kill him.
Yeah. See,
I
Yeah.
would
20
like
karma.
to say
Coulda killed Lex
I was-
Luthor.
I was behind his.
It'd have been more
his
than 20.
Anti-heroism,
Yeah.
all the way.
You're
Because
fine.
I'm an anti-hero right now as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Can I give an example of the darkness I'm talking about that might apply?
Sure.
Like with your family, you get your family back, and you find out that caused a cataclysmic event, and you have to go back and stop them from being brought back. You don't have to kill them, but you got to stop it, and how you react and how that affects you.
you're assuming I would stop it.
I don't know what you do, but I'm just saying
Well, no,
that,
Adam Smith-
that darkness.
Adam Smith actually asked this question because he's famous for The Wealth of Nations, but he actually asked another really good book about morality. And one thing he says is, The simple fact is, most people, if given a choice between 10,000 people dying in China or getting their losing a finger, getting it cut off, will keep their finger. Right? This doesn't make them bad people.
No, I'm not even saying bad. I'm just saying I want to see those.
Sure it does. They're altruistic enough.
Seemingly moral situations and how we respond, even more so.
Right.
That's it.
That's what makes these games fun.
Yeah.
But I'll tell personally, I can't speak for everyone, but I am tired of talking about the season. I'm ready to play.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there in just a bit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Dan hop on and say, at least lean over and say Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's.
Okay. With that, well, let's try that again. Go ahead.
Happy New Year's.
There you go. Okay. Now, one of the I had his mic turned all the way down. Now, one of the things that I have neglected to bring up so far, and I did so only because I could only to save it towards the end of the episode. You might have noticed, listeners, it being recorded on Josh's birthday and played on my birthday, that somebody has bought a new Christmas gift / birthday gift to me from me. We have a whole new set of podcasting equipment, and you may or may not. Yeah, go ahead, pick it up.
Didn't want it to make noise.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Yeah, you're good. So,
Did we test that, Mike?
yeah, I don't know if we tested it or not.
I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, but he's on. He's live, and we got him good now. We have. Okay, dude.
I'm sorry.
Okay, what are you okay there?
Yeah, I'm good.
That's my way of saying stop that. Right. Okay, there you go. We've got new podcast equipment. What do you guys think of the equipment?
I like it. Yeah.
It's very phallic.
It is a little phallic.
I feel like a professional.
Yeah. I decided to go with the guards instead of the windscreens for two reasons. First of all, I was right at the end of bag space. And second of all, this is easier to do, and I think he's going to give us a decent sound.
I like it better.
You like it better?
I like
Also,
it better.
we don't play outside.
Yeah.
It's your mouth. You.
It's a thing.
You know when you talk and how air comes out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
No,
right.
I don't breathe.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Not
He's
in
Dark Force
space.
energy, dude. It doesn't happen that way. Okay. So,
You're one ahead of me.
and it was funny because Dan just got here, which is okay because Dan wasn't in season 1, but that's all right. He's in season 2.
Yay!
Did you like season 1?
I'm not all the way through it, but yes.
Okay. Yay. All right.
That's kind of why I'm here.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right. Then I'm glad you guys like the podcast equipment. I really think our listeners will hear the difference when we go through and
Absolutely.
And I think this will be very
Absolutely.
good for everyone to hear. We've picked Josh Elliott's tones up.
Oh, thank God.
We've pulled others in a little bit so that they're not as vocal and outside as they might have been.
Marty.
As he leans into his own mic and goes, Marty.
I am still going to sound like a douchebag, though.
That's fine.
That's
That's
just
okay.
letting you guys know.
But when,
You do not sound like a douchebag. You sound exuberant.
That's a sacrifice we're willing to
An
make.
exuberant douchebag, but yes.
well, and the funny part is because now when Josh Jackson decides to lean into the microphone and go, this is what he's talking about. The rest of it, it doesn't just crush everyone else at the table.
Or when he clears his throat into the microphone.
Right.
He leans up and goes,
I'm going to clear you too.
Right. So that'll do us. Happy New Year's to everybody. You're going to have to wait a couple of episodes before you get the new mic equipment because I've got some of the ones that we recorded on the old stuff. But bear with us. The quality is going to go sky high. And I'm already looking at 2 or 3 additions from the birthday Christmas thing that are going to only improve quality above and beyond what we have and what you hear in this episode right now. So thank you very much. This is the end of Season 1, the bridge between Season 1 and Season 2. We had a lot of fun. We thank you for listening. Tell all your friends. We're still big in the Nesias. Indonesia, Tunisia, and Polynesia. We're very big in the Nesias.
love you guys.
Love you guys, our Nesia
Love you.
listeners.
Yay, island nations.
We love
Those
the
are
island
island
nations,
nations, right?
absolutely. He's like, those are island.
Yay, geography.
Yay, geography.
Reach out. I'd love to visit.
I went to public
Yeah.
school. Okay, I mean, come on.
Yeah, and by the way, if you want to
Where'd you go?
if you want us all to come
Avon.
visit you, we will.
Yeah, American education.
You want to put us up in the islands? I'd do the Pacific Rim.
Right, we record from there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't
Yes.
volcanoes, whatever. I'll be there.
Yeah, and my new podcast
Unequivocally, yes.
My new podcast setup all fits in a carry-on bag setup. So we could be on a plane to the Pacific Rim
But
like
Marnie,
that.
there's a lot of sun.
There's
Put him in a
For you
beekeeper
Islanders,
suit.
I will endure the TSA.
yeah.
Whatever they want to do.
Wow.
Cavity
Whatever
search.
they
Wow.
want to do.
Okay. Well
He's
then,
he
He's
likes
open.
it. He's acting like he doesn't like it. He does.
He's wide open.
He's like, oh, check me.
He smiles the whole time.
wow. I don't. Wow.
Frankly, the fact that you think that is something I should be ashamed of is well, I'm just going to say
volumes of you. Right?
pretty bigoted.
Shut up, Tumblr.
Nice.
Nice.
I hate you so much right now, Dan.
And that'll do us tonight for Gaming with Scott. We thank you very much, and you'll hear from us real soon. Bye-bye.
That's it tonight for us on the Gaming with Scott podcast. You can always send us an email at gamingwscott@gmail.com or catch us on Twitter. Josh Elliott is at Asmodee369. John is at JPMGarlic. Josh Jackson is at ActionJack853. Rico is at R1C0. Or me, Scott T, at GamingWScott. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/GamingWScott. Don't forget to check out nerdsdom.com for all their reviews and other great podcasts. Remember, be the superhero you always wanted to see in the world. As always, you'll be hearing from us real soon.